hello, welcome back to another video of PJ Panna as well as exclusive. So today in this video we are going to learn about few of our do's and don'ts of our gold jewelry. So what precautions and what care should we take when we have the gold jewelry with us. Okay, so let's start the video. So when we start our jewelry shopping journey, the first step which comes is that we go to the store and then we see some jewelry, we then go and try on some jewelry and then we select, and then comes the finalization. After finalization we just see the weight and everything. So let us assume that you've got selected for this jewelry here. So when we see this jewelry, this necklace, it is a long harem which has kundan locket here. Now this one is a garud locket here which has kundan stones, and it has nakshi design here. And on top when we see, we have layered pearls and beads hanged here. So let us see the tag now. Okay, so what usually jewelers gives us is this tag, which is the gross weight, the net weight and the stone weight. That's it. So basically we are not having a clear information about how much is the exact weights of the white pearls, of the green pearls, or any kind of stones, any mixed stones are being used. We are not having any kind of clarification. So for that clarification, the first step comes is the transparency. Okay, so whenever, not only the kundan jewelry, any jewelry you are buying, the first step comes the transparency. So whenever you are going for gold shopping, just ask for this kind of information. So here comes the information. So let us see. The first thing we need to have is the gross weight. The next thing we need to have is the net weight, which is the gold weight being used. Then here comes the wax. So we also mentioned how much wax is being used. Next comes the kundan stones, and then we have the KPCs, we have the beads. The beads are nothing but the red and the green color beads here. Then we have the GP moti written here, which is nothing but the Gutta Pusal motis here. As we see, everything is so clarified here, each and every information about where our weights are being used here. So we need to have these kind of tags instead of just this tag. So first step comes is transparency. Okay, so after the first step, which is transparency, the next step comes is that we have to check the hallmark of the item. So whenever you are buying any jewelry of any carat, let it be 18 carat, 22 carat or any carats, the next thing comes is that we should have the proper hallmark checking here. So on this item, let us see the hallmark here. So it is here. So it is a 6-digit code which is always mentioned in any item you purchase, which is nothing but a stamp by the government. Okay, so let's see what is the third step. So of course you've seen the item you selected, you purchased, and you see the hallmark also. Now next step comes is where to store it. So of course we get in mind that we need to have these kind of luxury boxes. So we of course go for these kind of velvet boxes. But no, we should never store any kind of kundan jewelry in these kind of velvet boxes. We must always have these kind of cotton boxes. So these boxes are really very safe to store, because first thing, it has very smooth surface here for any kind of jewelry. So it will not get any kind of scratches. So always need to have these kind of boxes to store for kundan jewelry, because the velvet boxes has some kind of chemicals, and also the jewelry has some kind of chemicals. So together when they mix, the jewelry gets damaged. So any kind of cotton surface when you use, the jewelry will never get damaged. So now I am going to tell you few of our precautions to be taken when we wear the gold jewelry. So the first thing is that, of course, in this daily life routine, we apply perfumes daily, almost all daily. So whenever you are wearing any jewelry, any gold or diamond jewelry, the first thing you need to do is that always apply the perfume first, give a 10 to 15 minutes gap, and then wear the jewelry, because the perfume has some chemicals which may react with the jewelry, and the jewelry may fade off its color and change its color, and then you may complain that the color is being changed here. So to avoid that, you should apply the perfume before giving a gap of 10 to 15 minutes before you're wearing the jewelry. The next step comes is that, of course, we being the woman, we of course like doing a lot of makeup. Let it be a small function, let it be a small puja at our home, or even our marriages, we of course do a lot and lots of makeup. So even the makeup may react with our jewelry. So whenever we are doing makeup, just do your makeup, let our makeup sit to your skin, give a 15 to 20 minutes gap, at least give in fact 30 minutes gap, and then wear your jewelry, because when the makeup sets to your skin, once it settles down, you can wear your jewelry. And then when the function is done, just take a cotton cloth and just wipe your jewelry carefully with a cotton cloth, and then store it again in the cotton box itself. Also, when now I'm telling about the brides only, the thing comes here that when we are the bride, we have so many functions to be done when our wedding ceremony is there. So we wear so many heavy earrings, the mang tika, this, that, so many jewelry we wear. So the heavy earrings when we are wearing, our ears are literally feel like they'll just fall down. So to avoid that, you can just apply a numbing cream. In market, we are getting so many types of numbing cream these days. You can just apply a drop of numbing cream to your ears and then wear your earrings, so that your ears will not really fall down, and the earrings, the weight of the earrings, you will not feel it very heavy. Though they are heavy, you will not really feel that it's very heavy, which helps you a lot. And then when we see a kundan earring, it may actually even fall like this. So the reason why it is that it is not holding the weight with your ears. So what you can do is that you have a plastic button, you can just take a plastic button and you can just wear it like this backside, and then wear the screw. So that will also really help you to stay the weight of the earrings. And then, now as I said, there will be so many functions continuously going on in your wedding ceremony. So what you can do is that yeah, the thing which we mess up here is that after your function is done, you just remove your jewelry, you just remove your bangles, this, that, and you put it in a one box itself, in just one organizer. So always to have a proper organizer. The proper organizer, I mean that you need to have separate compartments in your jewelry organizer box, so that you can just put your earrings separately, your bangles separately, your mang tika, the nut, the earrings, the necklaces, the long harem, this, that, whatever jewelry you wear, the rings also. Also at our home, what we can do is that we can have a proper labeling also. So for example, on Amazon we are getting so many organizers these days. You can just order any of them. You can just take a organizer box, and then you can put all your earrings in just one box. You can close the box and you can label it as earrings. So accordingly, for not only for earrings, you can just have separate compartments and you can just label all your jewelry like earrings, and then you can have another organizer as rings and you can just label it as rings. For the bangles, same thing, necklaces, long harems, your short chokers, and everything whatever you wear. So this becomes very easy. This is a very quick and easy trick for your jewelry to be stored. And why it becomes easy is that, for example, if you are just going for a small ceremony there, you just need to wear a small ring and a small earrings. You just need to open a earring box and a ring box. You need not to open all the jewelry boxes and just see where my earrings are, where my ring is, where is my necklace, and each and everything. So it becomes really very easy for when you are very rush, when we are going to a rush and you just need to have it very quickly. So this also becomes very easy. Also in these kind of jewelry organizer boxes, you can actually put the silica gel packets there. Now what is silica gel is nothing but, for example, when you are buying a water bottle, a new water bottle, a new tiffin, you get some small sachets. So that is nothing but the silica gel packets. So what exactly that does is that, for example, when you're putting these kind of jewelries in your jewelry organizer boxes, you can put that, and that will do is that it will absorb all your moisture. So whenever you're wearing this jewelry and you're putting it in an organizer, it may have been left out some of the moisture after your cleaning also. It may be that it have some moisture being left out. So by that gel silica packets, the all moisture will be absorbed, and the jewelry will be really very safe. So whenever you are wiping your jewelry, when you're cleaning your jewelry, always use a cotton cloth. Never use a rough cloth. Rough cloth, I mean, is that a netted cloth or any cloth which has some stone work. For example, you can actually see this kind of work. So never use these kind of clothes to clean your jewelry. Always use a cotton cloth, because when we use a harsh cloth or a rough cloth, what happens is that it may get scratches, the stones may get damages, it may get a lot of scratches while we are wiping. So always use a cotton cloth. It is really must when we are cleaning any kind of jewelry. Also, when we go for any atmosphere where there is a lot of humidity, we need to avoid these kind of jewelry to be worn, because when we go going in a very humid weather, any atmosphere, we will get a lot of sweat, and because of the sweat also the kundan jewelry may react, and it may get damages. Like, it has very little chances, like 0.01% again, but it may get damaged, because we may have some chances to be get damaged. So I think I've cleared a lot of points here. So if you have any other queries also, you can comment down. I'll be getting clarified all the queries you have. So I'll end up this video here. If you also have any life hacks, you can of course share them with us in the comment section. Okay, take care. Bye bye.